So, continuing on with the viral load story, the viral load will start to decrease because your body has a natural ability to be able to go and actually defend against HIV, which is why HIV is such a slow disease. It is not something that happens overnight. There's a lot of people that believe if you get diagnosed on Thursday, you're going to die by Sunday, and that's factually incorrect. Your body has a natural ability to fight HIV for quite an extended period. For some people, it's 5 years. In my case, it was 22, 23 years before I went on antiretroviral therapy. So we know that the disease is a very slow progressing disease, unlike, for example, Ebola. Now, Ebola is a very dangerous and deadly virus and kills most of its hosts. But the reality of the situation is it's actually a stupid virus because it doesn't keep the person alive long enough to be able to transmit it to other people. So it's not a sustainable virus. Whereas HIV operates completely in a different manner. It simply lies in the body, it replicates, the body goes unaware for a period of time. Then once the body wakes up and realizes that there's a problem, it starts to fight against HIV. During that period where the viral load has been driven down naturally by the antibodies in your body, what you're going to find is a period of anywhere from about 3 to 7 years where there are absolutely no symptoms whatsoever. The person's going to carry on with their lives. They're going to be completely oblivious or unaware of the fact that they are HIV infected. The good news is that during that period, oftentimes viral transmission or transmission of the virus gets less and less. So you start out at a 1 in 3 sexual acts, and as your body wakes up and starts to realize there's a problem and starts to fight against HIV, which it does for quite an extended period of time, what's going to happen is the viral load is going to start coming down. As the viral load starts to come down, the risk of transmitting the virus becomes less and less. So let's say it goes from 1 in 3 sexual acts to 1 in 10, to 1 in 25, to 1 in 100. Now, why am I telling you this? Because a lot of you are going to be dealing with couples where one is HIV positive and the other one is HIV negative. We call those discordant or serodiscordant couples. What that means is one is positive and one is negative. And yet these people have had unprotected sex, possibly for many years, and the one partner remains HIV negative. It's very, very common, and I'm sure most of you are nodding your heads as I'm busy talking about this, because this is a reality of HIV. So what that means is that not every unsafe sexual act is going to spread HIV. The problem with it is you don't know when you are infectious, in other words, your viral load is high enough to allow transmission to take place. So having unprotected sex is a very risky behavior. Now, the viral load nowadays gets controlled by antiretroviral therapy. We know that the therapy is working if we see the viral load going down and the CD4 count coming up. So that is why antiretroviral therapy is so important. Number one, it reduces the amount of virus in the bloodstream and in the sexual fluids. Number two, it can be taken to prevent mother-to-child transmission during breastfeeding, during birth, during pregnancy, and it's a standard protocol here in South Africa, be it in the private system or in the public health system.